Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. What a magnificent show we have lined up for you. Welcome to the Ready Baaaanng, the number one arm wrestling podcast show in the world. I'm your host, the Aussie Armwrestler, and as always, I am the third place amateur 80 to 95 kilo champion. But speaking of champions, I have two absolute superstars joining with me. I've got to read them all out. On the left, you've got this person started pulling when they were 11 years old. They're a WAF and IFA world champion. The first person ever to hold two hammers at once in the WAL. And magnificent. And then in the middle, as you can see, this lady started pulling at 16 years old, is a multiple European and world champion, no slouch herself, and had a killer debut at the WAL, which we will talk about a bit later. But most importantly, they are on one of the best YouTube shows going around. It is the Kleinsmith and Reisek productions. Ladies and gentlemen, world champions, Fia Riesek and Malin Kliensmith. Guys, welcome to the show.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
That sounds like we are going to go up and compete now. That was the best introduction ever.
I have to
Thank
pay
you.
my respects. If you guys are going to take time out and speak to me and you are world champions, anyone that watches this that needs to know that you're world champions. And with every one of my guests, I know you're athletes, but I'm always having a beer with some world champions. Don't have to worry
Okay.
about that. So how are you guys going?
Oh, it's going great.
Going
You,
great?
Fia?
Yeah.
Do you guys have any problems with the COVID or the coronavirus, or are you guys all free to do whatever you like?
We're
have
free. Yeah, but some restrictions. Yeah.
Yeah, like for an example, now it's 11 a.m. and both me and Fia is on work, but I work from home. So that is the restriction right now, that everybody that can should work from home and not commute to work, and also to try to not be out with a lot of people.
Okay.
But other than that, kind of free. Yeah.
Yeah, magnificent. Fia was just showing me before her awesome gym setup. I was telling her we can't even go to the gym here. It's quite frustrating. So I can't show you my big, massive muscles because they haven't been at a gym for 6 months. But then it's come, you guys are absolutely two Swedes in a pod. Fia, I'll start with you. When I was 11, I was playing with toys. You're arm wrestling. How did that start?
I started when everyone else started. My father and mother also when I was a kid, and my brother and cousins. So everyone were training arm wrestling. And so I started when they started. It was
But
like,
you
you had no
started when
choice.
you were 7.
I was 7, but then it was just for fun. Yeah.
I'm building sandcastles. You're building the road to world championships. That's unbelievable. 7 years old. And then Marlon, you started around 16. So how does a six? So Fia was in it because her family were full of pullers. How did you get into it?
We had an arm wrestling, a guy that was an arm wrestler on a youth club where I was, and he had his name is Anders Karlsson, and he still arm wrestles here in Sweden. But he had a competition for us youths, and I won that competition there. And then I want to go to a real competition in Eskilstuna, the Golden Arm, 6 months later, and I was just stuck.
That is magnificent. 7 years old, 16 years old. I was 33 when I started. And I'm only 35 now, so I am always loved it, but fresh into it. So, Fia was doing a bit of a look. how is your Achilles? You had a massive injury. How is that?
Oh, it's working fine actually. I'm walking a little bit silly, but I can start to train my legs proper, and I can walk without crutches, and so I'm really happy actually.
How did you do it? How did you hurt yourself?
I was running a obstacle course.
Ah, there you go. No
And
obstacle
running
courses
up
in arm wrestling.
Yeah, it was a wall. I was running up the wall and then it snapped.
But I have the story about that. Actually, she was trying to run up a few times, and but then she couldn't do it. But then she saw a smaller lady doing it, and she was like, "I'm gonna do it too. She can do it." And she's so little, and then she hurts herself. Right, Fia?
That's kind of the way.
Good, there's always two sides to a story. But I get it. When you see someone smaller or someone that you think is weaker, you're right, bang, I'm having a crack. I'm getting up there. Oh, I'm glad that's going well. Malin, have you had any massive injuries?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Never.
Can you make one up? That's boring. No.
No, I'm made of steel, you know. So.
Oh, wow.
It's just weak people that get injuries.
Oh, bang!
I'm gonna get an injury now. I feel because
no, touch wood, no. We definitely don't. We don't want your injuries. Well, I'm glad it's all going. Now, I want to talk about your World Championships. I'll start with you, Malin. When did you win your first World Championship?
My first and only championship I won 2018 at the WAF. Before that, I have had 3 silvers. So I was late winning the World Championships, but
you were late winning.
It was the last what do you say? WAF World Championships. So I was happy that I did it, so that I wouldn't be disappointed my whole life, because that was the goal always.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely. And and then the famous photo came about from winning the WAF that we'll talk about a bit later. So then, what was that feeling like? You've gone bang, I'm world champion. What was that feeling like?
It felt really. At the time, I didn't feel that much. For me that day, it went pretty easy, but it was really great people in the class. I think that, I was a little bit sick before that, so I thought that it wouldn't go so well. So I think that was the key to winning, because I didn't have any expectations on myself. I couldn't believe it for maybe a week or so after. But it felt good. It felt like finally I have been in the sport for so long. I was 38 by the time I won, and it's pretty late in the career of arm wrestling to win the World Championships in the seniors. So I was really happy.
Oh, fantastic. So crook, you were sick, and it was easy. You won it. Yeah, I can't even win at practice, and you're just like, oh yeah, I'm a bit crook. I'm going to win a world championship. Oh, cut it out. Fia, when was your first world championship?
I won my first one 2002 in Springfield, Illinois. I was 17.
Wow.
And it was left arm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how many world championships have you won?
4 in WA. Oh.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. And then you won the 2 hammers. You both are ridiculous. You're both amazing. That's just unbelievable how you can just keep winning and winning. You scare a lot of competitors, I would imagine. You scare me, and I'm not even competing with you. I'm just having you on the show for a chat, and I'm like, I'm never getting on a table with them. That is absolutely amazing. So then you've competed in WAF and you've competed in WAL. What are the differences? We'll go, Marlon, we'll go with you. What are the differences, WAF and WAL?
It's a big difference. Since it's WAF is you're competing in a weight class, and you compete against many different countries. You don't know who to meet when you go there. You of course know who the best ones are. You prepare for winning a lot of matches. And the WAL is one match. You know who that person is. You can study their technique before. It's different rules. It's just one match with one person, best of 5, and so it's a big difference, I think. Both how you prepare for it and also the competition is totally different.
Okay. Brilliant. So then, Fia, speaking of the rules, how are the rules different between WAF and WAL?
First of all, it's bigger pads, so you have bigger. You can do a bigger motion with your elbow and pull your opponents more. It's not a lot of fouls giving out. It's flying. What do you say? The flying
running
fouls.
fair. Yeah.
You can. Yeah. So you can have a foul, but still competing. The setup is different because you can't choose really your grip. It's in WAL, you can't choose your grip. It's like close your thumbs, close your fingers, and then it's go. In the WAF, it's more like a competition taking the grip. So it takes a longer time to gripping up, and it's more, it's a fight.
Yeah. It's. I think the only thing that frustrates me with WAF is I'm watching a really good match, and then the person that's trying to hold on and they're about to lose, they just move their elbow off the pad, and then it's a restart. And I'm like, that was a good match, and then you give it the old cheat move, whoop, bang, out of there. It's how big of a difference are the pads? As you said, WAL pads are bigger, but how much bigger are they?
Like this much?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Beauty, you've got it there, ladies and gentlemen. This much. Fantastic. We've got it in measurements now, so if you're wanting to go to Slotty or something like that, compete this much shorter. No, that's all right. So then, moving over to the WAL, we had Fia, you went over to the WAL first. The Battle Royal, where you had the 4 women. What did you think of that? There was four of you.
Actually, I've been to 3 WAL, and it's been different setup every time. The first time it was a big competition where it was 3 weight classes, and it was a lot of women in each, and I won the middleweight class. And then the next year I was invited. It was 4 ladies, like you said. So it was first 2 girls, and then it was me against 1 girl, and best the winner from those was supposed to meet in a final match, and the winner was the winner. And the last time it was a super match with only 1. But I actually I liked to have the difference. It wasn't the same every time, but also I haven't been competing in a super match with only 1 opponent before, so that was the most interesting and most scary, and haven't done that before.
What was it like holding 2 hammers?
Oh my, that was really nice.
Heavy.
Heavy.
Now, I saw a video, so I've got to ask Fia, did you ever get your hammer back from Alina?
Yeah.
You did? I saw a video, Marlon. You might have been involved in that. So I saw there was a bit of thieving going on. You all stole one of Fia's hammers. It was quite an entertaining. You should put that on your YouTube channel. I found that video and that was very entertaining. Now, of course,
it was not good for Malin to pick that small of a girl to take the hammers because I could wrestle her down really quick.
Yeah, I don't think many people know, but Fia, you've competed in strong women competition.
Yes.
And won.
Yes, in 2 categories. Yeah.
Don't steal anything from Fia. She will whoop your ass. You know, if you have a dream of stealing Fia's hammer, you better wake up and apologise to her. That's for sure, for thinking of stealing her hammer. Now we're in WAL. Of course, I'm going to talk about WAL 504. Marlon, I'll start with you. How did you feel when you got the phone call and they told you were competing against Fia in a super match?
From the beginning, it was supposed to be us against other Russians, but they couldn't get the visa. So then they said, can you get girls compete against each other? We have always done that. So, but we are also traveling together on different competitions. But we have always, or not always, but we have been competing in the same weight class before. So for me, it wasn't weird because that's how our friendship started with arm wrestling, that we compete against each other and we're friends. I was just happy to do the trip with Fia. So I was thinking that maybe we can get some vacation out of it and spend time together. So I was happy that I could be there with her for my first match. But Fia used to win against me, and so I was there thinking that I wouldn't win, or like it wouldn't be on my favor that I would. So I just saw it as a fun trip together.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, because that's really interesting because I don't think many people know that that you two were supposed to pull other people, because there was a bit of internet backlash towards you, Fia. There was some nasty people on the internet because you made your debut and went against the best in the world, and people weren't too happy with that. So for all those that said anything nasty to Marlon about pulling Fia, shut your face. Shut your face. They weren't supposed to pull each other, so shut up, fickle in the comments, and just go away. So then, Fia, sorry?
Has anybody been nasty about this match or what? Have you seen it?
I read some, ages, because it was 2 years ago, last year? Yeah, you know what it's like. You find some internet comments and things like that. So I was just reading a few of them. There wasn't too many, and I was just like, there's always a story. There's always a story. And who cares? Who cares if she's pulling Fia? Who cares? But did you care, Fia? Okay. How did you feel when you found out that you were going up against Malin again?
It was easy to say yes to the match when they said that the Russians couldn't go. It was like it was yes, of course I would do a match with Malin. Yeah, it wasn't weird or anything, but then it's like Malin said, I used to win. Last time I won, and it was I was thinking I know it would be a great match, and Malin is the worst opponent when I meet her. So I knew that anything could happen, but I think I was a little bit I'm gonna win. But I didn't.
No.
So we both
You both
were
went in,
thinking the same way.
Wow, that was interesting. And then Malin, like an absolute train. Like a train, you went through Fia. I'm going to get both sides of your story. Starting with you, Malin. You come out and go bang. And then the second round, bang. And then the third round, bang. 3-0 against the absolute best in the world. What did that feel like, especially because it was one of your friends? What does that feel like? A new scene for you. WAL's different. A new scene. And you just, sorry Fia, but you just run through Fia.
Well, of course it felt good. I was surprised, but I know also all the backstory to that day and how we were both feeling. And it's easier for a person that is hungry to win against the other person. She had a lot of pressure. I didn't. I was just there to have fun. Of course, it felt great because none of us wanted it to be a boring match to watch. So I was scared before that she would play with me, and because she is that strong, I think that the rules that time was fitting me better because, as she said about the different rules at WAF and WAL, you just take the grip, thumbs down, take a grip, and you go. And the same with straps. Usually, Fia beats me with straps. But yeah, the feeling was, of course, good. But at the same time, for real, it was, I felt sorry. At the same time, I felt sorry for Fia. But at the same time, it was a weird feeling because I love her. And yeah. It was. I was happy, but at the same time, I was sorry for her. Anyway, I can't explain it, but
But
no, you're
it
too
was
nice,
also
Malin. You're too
really. It feels also so good that you like got your cherry on top of the cream, because when you won the World Championship, we didn't meet. And that was also stuff that people were saying that, oh, you didn't meet Fia in that championship. And then you could also show them that even if you have met me, you could beat me. So your world champion title was like, it was like,
that is,
then you were the world
true.
Champion. Yeah.
I think I had more to win on that match just because I had won as Fia said, I had won the World Championships, and people said, okay, but you didn't meet Fia during and then it was so much fun for me that I won, of course, because of that. And then it felt like I deserved my World Champion title more because of this match. So it was exactly how Fia said.
And then how did you feel, Fia? You've gone over, you've gone with Malin, and then she had a very very strong victory. And you're a competitor. You don't like to lose, even if it is to your friends. How did you feel with it all?
Yeah, of course, it was not so good to lose, and to lose that way. It was a really boring match. I'm sad about that, and I'm sad to all the viewers that had to see that, because it was like like you said, she ran all over me, and I did the same thing like 3 times, and that's the worst. But also, I think we were surprised, both of us, that it went that easy. Yeah.
I think the whole world was surprised, let alone you guys, when we were watching it. Yeah, when I remember watching it live, and I was just like, whoa, World Champions, this doesn't happen. So, I could imagine how surprised you would have been if an average guy like me was surprised. That was unbelievable.
But also that makes me more fired up because I read all the comments before. I mean, it's really tough to be the favorite because everybody else is chasing you, which I wasn't for this match. And people were writing stuff, and that just made me like get more fuel to do this. And probably for Fia, it put more pressure on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to all the doubters out there.
Yeah, that's what we love. That's what we love. Tell them to get stuffed. That's magnificent. So then, WAL 600 series, the 600 series. Marlin, we all know that you're booked
this year's
against Irina. Before we talk about that match, I've got to ask, what was with the banana?
Well, the banana.
Banana! Tell us about the banana.
I will. I like to do stupid things when I have a competitor and tease them a little bit. And it's just a funny way how to open a banana. So I thought that it would be funny to just do it. So it doesn't have any backstory like she likes bananas or anything, or it was just that I could do that. It's such a random thing that probably monkeys do, and I just thought it was fun.
Every time I watched it, I was like, Marlon, what are you thinking? What are you doing? But it got people's attention. I think the sport needs more of that. Everyone in arm wrestling is just too nice. Have a bit of fun with it. Crush a banana. I thought it was so much fun. So then you were booked for 600 series. What would be your
But the best
prediction
thing was that Irina did something back to you with a banana.
Yeah, she did not as good. She tried. She gave it a go, as we say here in Australia. She tried, but it just wasn't. Marlon did it, and then, Irina did it, and I was a bit like, no.
But I got her video translate, and she said something like, Malin, don't take off the bear's fur until the bear is dead. Like, don't celebrate your victory until you have won against me. And then she was doing this with the banana. So I thought she was really funny. Because
she was funny.
It's hard. She doesn't speak English that well, so we haven't been talking to her that much. We have always liked her, but we haven't seen her humorous side. And that was really fun that she, in different videos, that she was just funny. So that was nice to see her personality like that.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And then, so I'll start with you, Marlon. What was your prediction of the match if it went ahead?
And Irina?
How would you win? Yeah.
It's the same with Fia, that I have never won against Irina before. We pull pretty equally. She is strong, but I think that it would be a favor for me to be in WAL, and I would feel like the underdog still, and I like to feel that way. I like when people don't believe in me, so I just hoped that I could give her a good match.
So 3-0? Are you saying 3-0? You would have won 3-0?
No, I'm not saying that. I would no.
Your smile
like
says
to
so.
Just beat her.
All right, Fia,
No.
what do you think? Marlon versus Irina. What's your prediction?
I think definitely Malin would have beat her 3-0.
Yes! Go, Fia. That's what we want to hear. Bang! 3-0.
But what do you really think? But
I predicted Marlon
I really
to win.
think that.
I thought you were going to win, Marlon. Absolutely, I was going to think you were going to win. So then, Fia, did you have a match for the 600 series? Were they in talks with you?
No.
No.
I've been talked to, but I hadn't. I was gonna have a match, but it wasn't going so long that they decided who I was gonna meet, and then it stopped like before it was even a match.
That's no good.
Because of the Corona.
Yeah.
Because of Corona, they couldn't plan ahead.
It's ruining the world. If I could arm wrestle anyone, it'd be coronavirus. Whoever's in charge of coronavirus, I want to arm wrestle you. And then once you pin me, I want you to arm wrestle these two legends, because then they'll rip your arms off. Is there anyone you guys want to pull at WAL? Is there anyone you just really want to beat?
Many people.
Now I have Malin, you know.
I get really that win back.
I have to do that before I die.
No. Yes.
You can always try.
Ah.
I know.
Yeah.
No.
I would love to have a like Fia pulled with 4 other women. I would love to do that with maybe 6 other women. That me, Fia, Sara Bäckman, Irina. We have the Canadian Angie Rose, Gabriella. Gabriella would be fantastic. I mean, it would be fun to just have the 6, and in different weight classes. Victoria Karlsson and a lot of girls in the maybe 10 even. Yeah, but that's too big probably for. But they could do different matches. Different times.
Could do a super match.
Yeah, exactly, and to see who is the best in the end. That would be awesome.
Yes. Steve Kaplan, I know you're a fan of the show. Next year, book this. Listen to these ladies. They've got a really good idea. That is entertaining. Get them all together, pay them their money, and get these matches happening. Now, as everyone knows, you two have developed an amazing friendship. And guys, if you haven't seen it, go check out Kleinsmith and Reisek Productions on YouTube. After you subscribe to me, go over to their channel. So this is what I want to talk about, because it is funny as hell. I stumbled across it. I think Ryan Bowen shared it on Facebook, and I was like, I gotta check this out. And it was the PMS episode.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop laughing. So I'm going to go back to the start. When did your friendship come together? Because you guys get along so well. When did that start?
We have known each other for a long time, but I don't know when we really started to share bedrooms. No, but hotel rooms together. So I don't know. When that started, I think it started to grow. Yeah, and also Fia has lived at my place back in the day when she was studying in Stockholm. So she and her boyfriend was staying with me for a while. So I guess it started there, but then it grew when I came back to arm wrestling. What do you think, Fia?
Yeah, and we also had the arm wrestling training and club in Stockholm when I lived there. Yeah. Also, and then we had some great practices before you get pregnant again.
Yes, because you both have children. How many children do you both have each?
You have 8,
2.
right? Oh, 2 she wants to acknowledge. No, I'm just kidding. No, we have 2 each. 2 each.
That's fantastic. And I tell you, it is absolutely funny. When is the next video coming out on YouTube? The latest 2, we had PMS. and then you're both pretending to be Russian women, which is hilarious. When is the next video?
We haven't planned that yet. We need to. Sometimes one of us gets an idea, and then we talk, and then we are like, okay, we need to set a date. But we're kind of slow, so we want everything to. We haven't decided when.
Once every year we do something.
At least. Yeah, we don't want to force anything. Like our what do you say?
It's art, you know.
Yeah, it's art, so it takes time. We are genius in this way, so we need time to figure out a genius video.
Can't rush greatness. Cannot rush greatness. The videos are fantastic. As I said before to everyone that is watching, absolutely. I mean, their video once a year. You heard it straight from them. Their videos will come out. Go and subscribe to them. Alrighty. We are into our first game. What I need you all to do, I do this on every show, I absolutely love it. You have a choice. I'll start again. I'm going to give you 3 arm wrestlers' names. Then you have to decide which one you're going to pin, which one you're going to lose to, and which one you're going to tell them, no more arm wrestling for you. They're not allowed to compete at WAL or WAF, the next competition.
Oh my God.
So I'll give you 3 names and I'll give you 10 seconds to think of it. The first name, Sarah Backman. The second name is Angie Rose. And the third name is Gabby V, Gabriella.
It's the 3 best. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't want to make it easy, so remember, you've got to pin one, you have to lose to one, and you have to tell one of them, off you go.
Oh, I thought I could marry one and sleep with one and kill one.
And kill one, yeah.
Isn't that the game?
We can do that next, that's not a problem.
Okay. I want to, or I would win against Gabriella because she's the greatest. I would lose to Sarah because she's Swedish and I root for her. And sorry, Angie, because you're not Gabriella or Sarah, you have to,
God.
Even though I love you.
No, I'm editing that out. No, it's just that's going to be my preview. You going, Angie, gone. No, okay. What about you, Fia?
Yeah, I want to win against Gabrielle, of course. And then I don't want to lose to any one of those.
Well, you have to pick one.
But then I lose to Angie, and I say I gave her that because I want her to continue. And then Sarah have to quit.
That's awesome.
Oh my God. She's going to hate you.
I love you too, Sarah.
I know. Sarah, you heard it.
You've heard it? No.
I'm your favorite Swede.
Wow. In one sentence, Fia, you have broken 6 million men's hearts like that. That was like I had.
But she can still.
I did the.
She can still train.
Yeah. Can't compete. That's it. That's really interesting. But it's funny because I did the teams on Instagram. Had you guys in the teams, and anyone that picked Sarah's team, I messaged them and said, "Are you picking Sarah for her arm wrestling abilities? If not, change your answer." So, Fia, you have broken plenty of hearts from that, and you both have just lost friends because you've told them gone. Alrighty. So this next game. So the way it's going to be is once I ask the question, you have to decide whether it's Fia or Malin. Okay, so the first one that comes. So which one is most likely to? So, for example, the first question is, who is most likely to get really drunk at Zloty?
Both.
Malin.
No, Fia, actually, I have video proof of it. The last Slotty tour, the last Slotty tour,
Yeah.
you were so drunk.
Ah.
You were singing, you had
not.
the hair, you did this chair competition or whatever it was, and you were singing. I have photos.
Ah.
But that
this
was
is
just
it's definitely Fia.
Do you agree with that,
Okay.
Fia?
I take the drunk one, and Malin can take the slutty one.
Oh,
There is no backstory to that.
Oh wow! Oh, I could be responsible for breaking up this beautiful friendship. I'm scared to ask the next questions. Alrighty,
Oh my god.
who eats the most?
Fia.
Yeah, big eater. What's your favorite food?
I like any food.
Hey, you're so small. You're so tiny. No, that's right.
That's why I have to train a lot.
Who would most likely get into a fight after losing a match?
Malin.
Oh!
No, Fia?
Is that true?
Yeah,
Fia?
I think. Well, is it a fight against the opponent or a fight with someone else?
No. So you've lost your match. You're so angry. Lean across the table. Bang.
Oh. You would never do it. I wouldn't do it either.
No,
No.
no,
You're
but
both too
most
nice.
likely you did it.
Yeah,
No.
most likely me, because she's so nice.
Ah, bless.
But
Who would most likely argue with people on the internet?
Malin.
Malin.
Have you done that before, Marlon?
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
She
I-
sends dick pics back to people that sends her dick pics.
On their wall.
On their
Put
wall.
them on their wall. And say, can you please stop sending me these? It's true.
Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. I can't stop laughing. Alrighty. Who would most likely be in a movie?
Fia.
Is that true, Fia? Would
She
you
knows
most
it
likely
too.
be in a movie?
Yeah, because we're working with that kind of stuff. So
Oh,
most
okay.
likely.
Oh, so you're cheating. Oh, well, that's...
But also, not only, if she didn't work with movies and stuff like that, she would, because she is such a great actress. You saw in PMS when she was the referee. She's so funny. I don't have that. She has it naturally. So even if they wouldn't work with the movies, she would totally get the role in the movies if it was between us. It's true.
Oh, that's so nice. That's very nice of you. Hey.
He's starting to get drunk now.
I know. I've got these two fierce competitors and they're just so polite to each other. The friendship. No, it's great. It's great. Okay, which one would most likely be on MasterChef?
Malin.
Malin.
Yeah, you're a good cook.
Yeah,
No?
she is.
No, I'm not. But when she gets to my place, I can make her, something simple. I take something from the fridge and I do something. I make simple food, and she is like, "Oh, it's so good! How could you make everything you do? It can be a plain sandwich with butter." And she loves food, so she just yeah. And I have never tasted her food. I think
You can't cook,
I
Fia.
can't. No.
Wow.
I don't like it. I hate it. But I eat it.
What's a traditional Swedish dish?
surströmming.
Ah.
It's rotten
but
fish.
that is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we have a challenge for you. If we send you this rotten fish, yes. And on the next show, and you have to invite us on this. It's just going to be about this. You're going to taste this rotten fish. This is a challenge for you.
Yeah.
You're going to taste it, and we will send it to you, okay? And we will do a show.
And you eat it on the show.
Everybody in Sweden. Yeah, eat it on the show. You open it, okay? And
it's actually time for it now. It's like surströmming time right now this month. So that will be
this month. Yeah.
Bring it on.
But you have to. You send us the address and we will fix this, right, Fia? And we will do this on this show.
Oh, Malin, you don't understand. I'm the third place left arm amateur. I can eat Swedish food. Don't worry about that. Absolutely, I will take on that challenge. Just one question. I won't die, will I?
No. No,
absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys, you've heard it there. I am going to give my address to these guys. They're going to set... What's the food called again?
Surströmming.
And I'm not even going to look it up on the internet. I'm not going to look it up.
Don't.
No, I'm going to... Yep. And we'll do another call and we'll record it while I'm eating it. Alrighty. All right,
we're going to save this clip. We're going to save this clip where you said that you were number 3rd and you could do it. We're going to save it, and then we're going to first play that clip before you start.
You open the can.
Yeah. Anyway.
I cannot wait.
He has promised everyone.
This
is
the best. This is the best. Alrighty. We're going to finish up with some real quick questions. So I'm going to ask you a question. First thing that comes to your mind. First thing. Here we go. Do you guys call the King's move the Queen's move?
No.
Good.
What?
No, that's all right. Do you guys like the King's move?
No.
Marlon?
No.
No? Yeah, that's fine. Do you prefer super matches or tournaments?
Super matches.
Fair?
Tournaments was my first thing, but it's because
it is hard.
It is hard. I like super matches too, but that's so nervous to do. I say tournaments. Maybe I change my mind later.
Who is the most annoying puller?
Malin.
Ooh. Am I? I can't come up with anybody that is annoying. I feel like I have a name here.
In what way annoying? Like in the setup and in the match, or annoying beside like a person annoying?
Yeah, both.
You don't like.
Who's the most annoying person, their personality, and who's the most annoying in the grip up?
Malin.
I have many. I'm not going to out anyone.
And of course, I've got to ask, who took the photo better? the photo with the towel, the championship belt, sitting on the toilet. There was 3 of us that took the photo. Who did it better?
You.
That is the only time I will beat Malin in anything. in a really bad photo. Now, what I'm going to try and do, I have been trying to practice. I will get it on my phone. I am going to try and ask you a question in Swedish.
Okay. And we're going to answer in English?
Swedish.
If you can understand what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this one. Now, I tried practicing it, but it's not going well. Here we go. Kan jag vara min nästa YouTube-produktion?
Something about can I follow your YouTube?
Oh, almost. Oh. Thank you for not laughing at me, Malin.
Can you?
I didn't really understand if the question was when is your next YouTube thing, or if it said can I
follow it?
Follow.
No.
Yeah, say it one more time.
One more time. Oh, where'd it go?
Yes.
Oh, hang on. I'm going off Google Translate here.
Yeah.
Oh. Alrighty. I'll try one more time. So it was kan jag vara med din nästa YouTube-produktion?
Yeah! We're gonna make the production with you eating the fish.
Yeah!
That can be on our production. Right, Fia? It's our production, not his.
Yeah!
That's our thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
So So for those that were listening, and for the population of Sweden, I do apologise for me trying to speak your language. I asked
But that was really good.
I asked Malin and Fia if I could be in their next YouTube production because I'm a big fan of the show. Before we wrap up, guys, I just want to ask, what is next for you both? What have you got planned? Is there any national comps going in Sweden? Everyone wants to know what your next step is towards arm wrestling.
It's nothing planned.
No.
It's I think it was some sort of group competitions or club competitions going on, but it hasn't started yet, and I don't know how it's going with that actually. Otherwise, it's no competitions as far as I can see right now.
Malin?
Are you not going to Slotty Tour, Fia?
I don't know if there is Slotty this year.
I think there will be, but anyway, this year I won't compete, even if they will have competitions, because I like to prepare for myself. So this year I feel like right now I'm just training for fun. I train my whole body. I'm out walking, trying to lose some Corona weight. So it's kind of nice to not have anything this year. But I'm thinking that next year, of course, I hope to compete in WAL again. So, and this year, if Slotty Tour I will be there with Fia and cheer for her, and we will have fun there. So hopefully I can go there and just have fun.
Aww.
And maybe be the drunkest one for once.
Yes. And then the last thing you have to do, you have to nominate someone to come on the show. So you have to nominate someone that you think will be fun to come on the show. So we'll do that first. If you could both nominate someone.
Wow. So many. So, wow, so many. I can't think of any.
Yeah, that's
All right. That's all right. I'll give you a pass because you've both been fantastic. And then the last thing, I need an impression from both of you. I want to hear your best ready, bang impression.
what?
You have to copy me what I do at the start of my videos.
Ready? Bang!
Yes!
Yeah. Ready? Bang!
Perfect. Guys, thank you so much. I've had an absolute so much fun. I really appreciate. I know how busy you guys are. For everyone that's watching, please just follow their arm wrestling journey, but also subscribe to their show. I'm going to be on their show. I'm going to eat some sort of food. I've got no idea what it is. So if you go watch it, you may see me throw up, go green in the face, whatever. Malin and Fia, just from an arm wrestling fan, I cannot thank you so much for taking time out and being on the show.
But thank
you for having us.
For doing this pod. You're really funny, and I think that the arm wrestling world needs somebody like you. It has been for real. I am a fan of yours too, and you are crazy just how we like it.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. And everyone, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to their channel. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, you absolute legends. And don't forget to pin the subscribe button, like and comment, and share with all your mates. And always remember, ready, bang!